Hello and welcome back everyone to the next episode on SAP Generative AI training videos from anubhavtrainings.com. In the last episode, we talked about the concept of working with SAP Generative AI use case, our first use case for a citizen ticketing system, which we built in our training. In our today's session, we will talk about how to set up SAP Business Application Studio tool for AI development. Many of you come back to me saying that we have taken some training from Udemy or other platforms, but all the trainers are teaching VS Code or some other development tool. Can I use SAP Business Application Studio for doing AI development? And certainly, yes, you should be able to do that. And we're going to see that setup in today's class. So let's get started. And in here, we are going to create a new dev space for Python. So I can say AI development. Yeah. Anubhav, that's my dev space. And we'll choose basic with Python tools. So if you scroll down to the right side, you see the option called Python tools. Fabulous. We're going to click on create dev space. So computer is now going to create a virtual machine in the cloud, which is my dev space for AI development using the Business Application Studio. And I should be able to then configure a virtual environment, and I can run even the notebooks, the Python notebooks, to be able to test my Python code there. So let it start, and then we will resume back to see the configuration for the virtual environment and choosing our Python compiler to be able to compile and run my code in the Business Application Studio. So we just have to wait until it changes the status to started, and it was quite fast. So let me switch over to my Python development environment using the Business Application Studio on BTP. All right. So once it starts, it's going to be, as always, a projects directory. So we have to first switch to open folder, a projects directory there, because all the projects we are going to keep it in this project directory. I will also change a bit of theme color because I would like to work in the dark theme, VS Code dark theme. So I do change that. Now, the first thing which we need to do here in the Business Application Studio tool is to set the default environment. Yes, so we can just come back and we can say runtime, set default runtime, because the purpose of this dev space is to work with Python applications. So set default to Python. That is step number one. Yes, install the Python version, and I can choose a specific version. So I often go with n-1. So 3.12 is the one I would like to install into into the Business Application Studio as a default environment. And once this Python version particularly is installed as a runtime, I will be able to create a virtual environment as well using Python. So let us give the time to get it configured. So you can see the Python version, this particular version has been installed. Do you want to set it as a global default? Yes, please do that. It's now been set as a default. Now what we do is we will just choose environment, and we will create a virtual environment in Python. So we choose create environment, create a virtual environment, and we can choose the particular Python version. So I would be going ahead with this one, Python 3.12. Select that, and this starts now initializing our virtual environment. There you can see the .venv, like we had in the VS Code, the .venv, the virtual environment got created earlier. For all our development, it is going to be done in the projects directory there. Fabulous. So any module you install, you can always go ahead through this virtual environment, and then you can start the integrated terminal. Yes, with Python. Yes, so you can say Python create terminal. Yes, so you can always do that, and this will launch a particular Python terminal, and then you can see it's connected to the virtual environment automatically. With that, thank you so much for watching this video with me today. If you feel this content is helping you, kindly subscribe and share this channel in the WhatsApp group of your company teams. And I hope to see you in my next episode. Happy learning. Till then, goodbye and see you again.